Love problems. That's right, you heard me. Love problems. You know, I get a lot of questions from a lot of people about love. And I just received one from Amber. And she seems like a doll, and, it's always the same question. What do you do to get over the feelings of love? Woo. What do you do? And for some crazy reason, again, I get this all the time. Maybe it's because I've been in love so many times. That could be it. What do you guys think? It's funny. I got some guy out there who keeps talking about my last relationship, and every time I have a video, he keeps talking about this last relationship. It's over. Simple. It's done. Goodbye. Sayonara, sucker. The only thing is you get people out there who just don't want to let it go for their own beings. Don't ask me why. It doesn't make any sense. They're not involved in my life. They're just watching my life. They're not part of my life. So, the question this young lady just asked me today, or a couple days ago, and she asked me if I would answer it for her, and I said, of course I would. You know what? The answer is time. Time heals all. And if you think I'm kidding, I ain't. Excuse me while I have my coffee. This is Coffee with Rick. And I'll tell you, I have a friend of mine. She's coming over very shortly, and we're going out to lunch. And what I'm doing is something very stupid. Is I'm having apple pie with my coffee, which is real stupid because she and I are going out to lunch in half an hour. But why not? Am I right? Getting back to the question though, how do you get over a love? Whew. Well, the most important thing I would tell you is this. You have to let it go out your mind and your body and your soul. You have to let it go. You can't keep thinking about it. You have to immerse yourself in something totally different. And when I say that, I mean that. I mean, listen, have I been in love? Yes. No question about it. Yeah, that's the story of my life. I love women, and women love me. Am I always ready for the next love affair? No. No, I'm not always ready for it. Do I get offers? Yes, constantly. And I'm sure most of you guys do too, whether you realize it or not. You think about this. A lot of people out there, you have no idea that somebody's actually interested in you romantically. And you take this person as a friend, et cetera, or you talk to them. But in their mind, they're saying to themselves, wow, I would love to have some romance with this person. Well, yeah, it happens a lot. I'm lucky. I'm one of these guys that kind of sees through all this stuff, and I actually understand it. I understand it well. Do I jump at it? No, actually, I probably kind of run away from it. Because I'm ready to be in love when I'm ready. And if that makes any sense to you, I hope it does. Now, what I'm telling the question and answers right now is the first thing you have to do is get your body, your mind, your soul prepared. And when I say that, I mean that. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about this. If you're not ready, don't do it. Okay? And a good rule of thumb, damn good rule of thumb, would be simply this. Take your time. When you wake up in the morning and you stop thinking about the person that you were with, for whether you're with them for a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years, doesn't matter. When you wake up in the morning and stop thinking about that person, when you go through the day and you don't think about that person anymore, when you have an evening out, you don't think about that person anymore. When you go by a place where you and your former lover used to go and have a good time, and you go by there or you go in there and you don't think about that person anymore, well, I mean, you can think about it in a sense like, you know, I used to be here with this person. Yeah, okay, fine. But when you don't have those feelings, the feelings of despair, the feelings of lost, do you understand what I'm saying, folks? You have to get rid of those feelings before you can get involved in another relationship. Now, I'm going to explain something to you. It's so easy to get involved in a relationship. It is the easiest thing in the world. And for me, yes, and for you, it should be too. And why do I say that? I say that for one reason. This is what life is all about. Relationship. You know? And you should know that. You should understand that. If you're mature enough to have a relationship, you're mature enough to understand what life is really all about. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be involved with somebody for the rest of your life. And it also means that there are a lot of people out there who don't want a relationship. They're happy with themselves, by themselves. And meaning that, no, they don't need it. They don't want it. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people like that too. Me, no, I like to have a relationship. But I have to be ready for a relationship. And I would think you would too. You have to be ready. You just can't say, okay, I'm out of one relationship, bam, I'm going to jump into another. I mean, very honestly, that is the most stupid thing in the world. Okay? And there's another name for it called rebounding. Now, in my case, have I done it before? Well, yeah, when I was a kid. When it didn't really mean anything to me, when relationships didn't mean anything. Now relationships mean something to me. Okay? And do I know about rebounding? Of course I do. I know about it. I've read about it. I've seen it, been there, done it, bought the t-shirt, as the saying goes. So the young lady who asked me, I'm just telling you right now, time heals all. And time is on your side. Remember that. You have to remember that. That's the most important thing in this whole conversation. Time is on your side. Okay? When you are done with it, when it's finished, and it will be, when it is absolutely finished, the next thing you know is you put your next foot forward, and here we go again. And hopefully the next one will be better. And if not, well, then you go another one after that. But give yourself some time to heal. Heal your body, heal your mind, heal your soul. You understand, I hope. I mean, I'm trying to hit this home with you. Listen, so many people say, Rick, you're a life coach. Well, I'm not a life coach. I'm just a normal guy who knows what's right and what's wrong. And what's right here is this. You gotta give yourself time to heal. So please, if you're having a problem with your romance, you've broken up with somebody and you're in despair and you just can't handle it. Well, yeah, of course. You're like every other person who's had the same problem. And something that's always good to hear from other people, that they've had the same problem as you. I promise you, you're not alone. Remember that. You are far from alone. Got it? Remember that. And I really mean that sincerely. Please remember what I just told you. And if you like what I just told you, comment on it. If you don't, comment on it. Wishing you all the happiest of holidays. I'm sure I'll be talking to you before Christmas. I'll be talking to you before New Year's. I've got so many things going on. Good things. Parties. I've been invited to all over the place. And I'm just and I have the new year. I've already been invited to numerous things for the new year. It's crazy, but I'm having a good time. I want you to have a good time too, mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Please have a good time, okay? And remember, things always happen for a reason. You'll be happy. I promise you. Give it some time. See you guys.